Raiders want to revolutionize the running game. And a new name is on the radar. First of all, welcome to another surprising update. Before continuing, please leave your like to support this video. It costs nothing and will help us a lot. Take advantage and subscribe to the channel so you can receive all the Raiders updates firsthand. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and with your help we will achieve it. Now stay until the end so you understand everything. Let's go. The Raiders face a crucial dilemma this offseason: how to strengthen their running game and avoid another season of difficulties on offense. In the last 2 years, Las Vegas has had one of the worst running performances in the NFL, ranking among the last in essential statistics. If the team was already at the bottom of the table the season before, this past year the situation got even worse, finishing as the team with the fewest rushing yards per game. While the search for a quarterback is an obvious need, the running back position also requires immediate attention. Pro Football Network analyst Ben Rolfe pointed out that the Raiders could turn to the free agent market to try to solve this problem. Among the names available, one veteran stands out as a possible reinforcement: Najee Harris, from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rolfe argues that the Las Vegas franchise has a long way to go to become competitive, since its performance on both offense and defense has been below league average, and the offensive line has not helped either, ranking only 22nd overall. Despite the difficulties, there is good news for the Raiders. The team enters this offseason with approximately $90 million available under the salary cap, which means they can be quite aggressive in the free agent market. This financial flexibility allows Las Vegas to explore options on both offense and defense, prioritizing signings that can immediately impact the team's performance. When you look at the Raiders' needs, you can make a case that any top free agent could be useful, regardless of what side of the ball they play on, explained Rolfe. The team needs reinforcements in several areas of the defense, as well as strategic positions on offense, such as wide receiver and running back. The search for a quarterback is also valid, but none of the available options represent a significant improvement over Aidan O'Connell. In this context, Najee Harris emerges as a reliable alternative for the running game. Although he is not a name that generates great excitement among fans, the Steelers' running back has qualities that could add immediate value to Pete Carroll's team. Harris has already surpassed the 1,000-yard rushing mark in each of his first 4 seasons in the league, in addition to having proven himself as a useful piece in the passing game, recording a season with 74 receptions. If Carroll is looking for a player in the style of Marshawn Lynch to establish a more physical and consistent running game, Harris could be that key piece. The Raiders could also look to the draft to strengthen the position, with Ashton Jeanty considered one of the best prospects available. However, investing such a high pick on a running back is still a controversial move in the NFL. Still, Rolfe believes the Raiders will keep all their options open. Marshawn Lynch didn't put up impressive numbers in the first 4 years of his career, but he found his peak in Seattle. The fit between Harris and the Raiders makes sense, and the team has enough cap space to invest in a reinforcement at the position. If they don't want to spend the 6th overall pick on Jeanty, Harris could be the ideal name to take over the Las Vegas backfield, concluded the analyst. With so many important decisions ahead, the Raiders have a crucial offseason to define the team's future and, most importantly, to recover an offense that has struggled to be competitive in the league. The question now is whether the franchise will make the right decision to finally return to having an efficient and reliable running game. Raiders have a golden opportunity to bolster their defense with Packers star. The Las Vegas Raiders have a pressing challenge to address this offseason: strengthening their secondary. In 2024, the team allowed opposing quarterbacks to post a whopping 96.5 passer rating against their defense, a performance that ranked among the worst in the NFL. Clearly, something needs to change. The big question is how the Raiders will make that adjustment, especially with some of their top defenders set to test the free agent market. Cornerback Nate Hobbs and safety Trayvon Moehrig are 2 key names who could leave the team next month. While Las Vegas has significant cap space, much of that could be directed toward bolstering the offense, leaving a tighter budget to overhaul the defense. But there is one name that could be the ideal solution and, surprisingly, could be available at a reasonable cost: Jaire Alexander of the Green Bay Packers. According to ESPN's Rob Demovsky, there's a strong possibility that Alexander has already played his last game with the Packers. The 28-year-old cornerback is being touted as a likely waiver candidate, which would open up an opportunity for the Raiders to add an elite defender without having to spend a fortune in a trade. If Green Bay does decide to release him, Las Vegas could move quickly to work out a short-term deal, offering a contract with incentives that minimize risk while ensuring an immediate impact on the defense. After all, Alexander has a proven track record in the league and has shown that he can be a real difference-maker when he's on the field. Despite the immense potential that Alexander would bring to the Raiders, there's a reason why the Packers might be willing to let him go. The cornerback has dealt with a series of physical issues over the past few seasons, which has affected his consistency on the field. He's only played in 14 games combined in recent years, and when you look back a little further, the number is even more concerning. Since 2021, Alexander has been available for just 34 of a possible 68 games. The old NFL adage is that the best quality a player can have is being available to play. And that's been the main question surrounding Alexander. However, when healthy, he's one of the best in the league at his position. In 2022, he played in 16 games, recorded 56 tackles, 5 interceptions, and defended 14 passes. That performance earned him a Pro Bowl appearance and a second-team All-Pro selection, reinforcing his ability to perform at a high level when he gets a run of games. If Alexander is indeed available on the market without the cost of draft picks, the Raiders would have a lot to gain by trying to sign him to a short, incentive-laden contract. That would secure a high-impact player for the secondary without compromising the franchise's financial future. Given the recent history of the Las Vegas defense and the uncertainty surrounding the permanence of Hobbs and Moehrig, adding a talented veteran like Alexander could be just what the team needs to make a leap forward. If the Raiders want to truly compete next season, this is an opportunity they cannot afford to ignore. Leave your comment below, your opinion will be very important. Let's interact and participate. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Until next time.